Welcome back to In Ohio Country today, and joining me now is Tim McArdle, and Tim is with Responsible Ag, and we're here at the Ohio Agribusiness Association's annual conference. Tim, thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much for interviewing me today and giving me a chance to tell people about Responsible Ag.
So why don't you talk a little bit about your company?
Responsible Ag. Responsible Ag was formed in 2014 by the Ag Retailers Association and the Fertilizer Institute to really assist ag retailers. Now, when you say that word, ag retailers, a lot of time people immediately get the wrong impression because really ag retailers are the providers of inputs to America's farmers. Providers of fertilizer, providers of crop protection chemicals, herbicides, seed, custom application services, fuel, many things that the farmers need to do their job are provided by what we call ag retailers because they're the last step in the chain. So ag retailers, simply by the nature of what they do, handling all those products, are pretty highly regulated businesses. Most regulations that exist out there apply to them some way. The EPA, because of the chemicals that we handle, the Department of Transportation because of the big trucks and equipment that we drive, OSHA because of the employees that we have, even the Department of Homeland Securities because of some of the products that we handle actually regulate the ag retail businesses. So everybody has to make sure that they find a way, be they a large business or a very small business, to remain in compliance. And sometimes that's a challenge. So the industry got together and decided to form Responsible Ag. It's a nonprofit organization. It has an industry-led board of directors. We have an office in Owensboro, Kentucky, with a training program for what we call certified auditors. So Responsible Ag really is a program you sign up for, and then a certified, trained Responsible Ag auditor will come to your facility and with you will go through your facility and check every federal regulation that you may be subject to and help you make sure that you are. And if you are not, then you can discover that and you can fix it if it needs to be fixed. And then with privacy, with security, with confidentiality, you can be prepared, for the future. So it protects your business, protects your employees, protects your community, protects your assets, and it's very economical. Like I said, it's an industry-led effort. So I always frame it as it's us helping us. There's two big words here that I haven't even said that applies to everybody, and that is risk management. Farmers got to manage risk. The retailers got to manage risk, all kinds of risk, economic risk, but one of those is simply complying with regulations and running a safe business so that those things take care of themselves and you can move forward with production.
Sounds like a really interesting organization when it comes to making sure that those people who are supplying our producers are crossing the T's and dotting the I's, but not only doing it right, but doing it the right way. And I'm sure that's part of what this program is all about.
That is correct. It's doing it the right way. We have a team that reviews the checklist, reviews everything on an annual basis, and we do what we call verification audits. So if you have 100 audits done, then we're going to pick a statistical sample of that and have them checked. And the reason we do that is to make sure everybody has total confidence in what's happening, and it's all done, like you said, correctly.
Tim McArdle and Responsible Ag advocates for our ag retailers out there and, of course, our ag producers. Tim, thanks again for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll be back with more In Ohio Country today right after this.